You're out of storage, so this broadcast won't be recorded.
Oh no!
Hello!
Guys, this one time I came over 2 hours ago to wait for my child to be finished work, my teenager. And I opened the door and a bird came.
It's real. It really happened.
So the dog's
So now you see my dog in the background. He's like, there's going to be a bird. I just know it. Any minute, there will be a bird.
Any minute, there'll be a bird. We just decided to come on and talk and hang out and try out this new camera and do cards and whatever. Watch dogs. Yeah. Just hang out for a couple minutes.
So if anybody wants a little card, a little reading.
Yeah, you want a reading, just let us know. You're going to have to tell us who you are, though. Oh, we can do the little showy John. Yeah. It's like instant. Hello. Hello. Do not know who you are. This is my British accent, you guys.
It's really good.
It's pretty good, right? It's pretty good.
I can just hear.
Oh, great. You can't sleep. Neither can we.
Oh,
No, yeah, so there was this bird. This one time there was this bird.
no. Newton. He says, I'm a part of it. I'm a part of this live, guys.
Hi, Leonie.
Hey, Leonie.
Yeah, so we just thought, what the hell? Let's just get on board. So,
It's Tabby.
Tabby, you just got to Vermont?
Whoa.
Let's pull cards for you, Tabby.
Yeah.
You got a question?
Tabby.
Leonie, do you want a reading? We're literally we were like,
yeah.
Okay, so here's what happened. This one time, like 2 hours ago, I came over because I was waiting for my son to be finished work. Oh my God, my earrings like match my thing. Anyway.
Yeah, they do.
Dude, Wendy Waddell makes jingling earrings, you guys. And so I came in the door and like, they're like, there's this bird in the house. I didn't know that when I opened the door, I let the bird in the house. I didn't know that was happening. And then we spent an hour chasing out a bird.
It was pretty hilarious.
And then we found out the bird had been nesting for 4 months in the wreath in the front door. And like, we didn't know.
Not as hilarious because now we've had to move her nest. So
I'll come for the weekend. Let's see. What the hell is this? Also, I'm also watching Tiffany's. You guys know Tiffany from Good Vibes? She just like is on. So I'm also doing that. I'm also shopping for crystals.
Both pulling cards and shuffling and
take a break.
And getting. I like it. All right, Tabby would like to know an outcome for the weekend.
Oh, what deck am I using? I'm using.
Yeah, I don't know. That's all French to me.
El Cui.
El Cui.
El Cui. Like El Cui. That's cute. It's cool. Here's what I'm going to be using. This guy. I've never used these cards before. And then also, witchy cards, which will be so fun. Okay. Outcome for... It's 4:15 a.m. in the UK right now. Oh, yeah, because you guys are 5 hours ahead. Why are you not...
Wow, why are you awake? I mean, hello, welcome.
I do love that deck. If you want, if you're feeling really fancy, we could watch it here.
Whoa.
If we want to see who it is real quick.
Sure.
I'm not trying to make you do anything you don't want to do.
Here.
Oh.
Gail. It's Gail.
Oh, hi. Yeah, Gail's up early. There's no bird.
There's no bird, baby.
Newton's like
he's pretty convinced that at any moment there could just be a bird in the house.
Morning. Oh, Canada. Got that song in my head since I walked in the door.
Thanks, Wendy. All right. We are reading for Tabby. Do 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 do.
Sono krakishia nakaratara. Ooh.
There should be a book in there somewhere. You want to read about it?
I'm just looking. The art is so beautiful.
I know. I love that one for the art. So I got the King of Cups and the Nine of Swords for you, Tabby. And I'm using my dog tarot because dogs. And The King of Cups is all about compassion, wisdom, and finding balance between the mind and the heart. So that reads really, really well. The Nine of Wands means that you're halfway through a battle. So whatever it is that is going on, you're going to be able to approach it with the wisdom of both the mind and the heart. So that's really, really beautiful.
I'm going to show off my earrings. Guys, look at these things. This is real life. So I got a very similar thing. The first goddess who stepped in really wants to remind you that you are a guide and you're on a new path, and to stick with it. They're like, this is you. Look at your cool bird. Look at a little bird on there too. That's so funny.
Perfect.
And to really allow you to shine and lead that path. So in that same stance, I know that sounds weird, but this weekend's not really about self-care. I know it's like so strange. Look at her bird. Do they all have birds on them? Oh my god, these two have birds. Because it is kind of working and hustling and going through the grind and really just doing it. And it through that, it's she who divines. It's like you're just gonna have like major upgrade central.
I love that. Look at her fierce face too.
I know. They're like, so this is like the beginning as you begin your journey, right? With your cool ass bird, little yellow finch. It's a finch, by the way. And then the end. Yeah. Yeah. So it is going to be crazy. So I pulled more cards. So it is really letting go of just ideas and expectations and just allowing it to be what it is and just feel like it's going to suck. You know what I mean? But in a good way, right? But to know that you're going to be viewed like this is saying like how you're going to be received is very caring and down to earth in that motherly way, and it will be noticed and appreciated, and will allow you to really kind of come in, hallelujah, really allow you to come in and return to yourself, right, as the star, and thus being able to look forward. It's not going to be great time in the moment, but the afterwards is such a huge shift.
Yeah, I'm also hearing like some sort of ancestral karma thing that's kind of coming up and being dealt with.
Yeah.
But that's the good thing is you have that strong heart, strong mind to get through it. So yeah,
you're gonna rock it
as usual. Classic Tabby.
Yeah, we're here though if you need to
vent. Please vent to us.
What she said.
You want to do Leonie and then Gail?
Yeah, I'm in down for whatever, man.
Woohoo!
You can ask more than one question too, guys.
Oh yeah.
So you know.
We're just doing this for fun. For free,
yeah, we're just testing it. We're seeing how like yellow and not yellow my face is and trying to figure out lighting. Guys, this is not the sun.
You are a bit jaundiced right now.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
It looks like I picked the wrong foundation. And I was like, I'm going with this.
Like this is I got a spray tan, guys, and I'm showing it off to the world.
Yeah.
I like it. Embrace it.
Oh.
Leonie, did you have a specific question or just pulling cards to pull cards?
Yeah. Oh, also, you guys have to give permission to StreamYard because we're on a different computer, and I've learned that when we're in a new browser, listen to this amazing stuff creatures don't think about before they make things. Even if you've given StreamYard permission before, if I open up on a new browser, which we're on, you guys will have to do it again. Yes, never wear glasses again. Yeah. Yay, how's the adventure at my new place going to work out? It's going to be great. And then you're going to move to America. I don't really need ads for that. But I will put them.
Ooh. Interesting. Three of Swords.
Yes, Coloriano.
Yeah, I'm feeling these guys too. The only thing I love these cards, but they're so big.
These cards smell good too. Do you smell your cards ever?
I don't, but
you guys ever smell your cards?
I believe that they do.
Also, I love how the camera's up here, and I'm like looking at us, and I'm like, look how yellow I look, and I'm like, oh, but up there, look up there, the world. It's great. Sorry.
Hello, world. You're very high.
Is that an actual quote?
I don't think so. We're getting to the point where I'm a little too sleepy to probably be on camera, so it's going to be really good.
Listen, this is where it's at. It won't let me stream.
Oh, that's a bummer. Jennifer Thomas.
Yeah, Jennifer Thomas. Hi, Vanessa. How are you? How are you? Oh, I don't have my glasses on. Oh, I see what's happening. Yeah, cool. Into it. Yep. So the first goddess who steps through for you, Leonie, is she who resists. Fearless, justified resistance. So this is really about, this is you, right, in the beginning. About, and pushing through 425 in Ireland. I love how early you guys are. That's fun.
Wow, yeah.
This is you standing no matter what is coming at you, no matter what's going on, is standing fierce. What to let go as she who waits, patience, waiting, and determination. So really just allowing, so it comes up this way, right? So it's just letting you, there's no time to wait. The time is now. So take it to that little ethereal butterfly. They're like, channel that butterfly. Like, it's time to just take it, what it is. And then the outcome is she who is wild, untamed, wild, and mysterious, which is you, right? And embracing that beautiful side of adventure and unpredictability and spontaneity and really trusting, because there is no wrong way to go. It's just a different way. So if you're allowing yourself, it's going to work out. I mean, I know that it is. And then the follow-up cards of that were the Ace of Cups. So we're coming into just like new emotions, just newness with all of that. But there's wisdom behind it, right? They really want me to show the owl, right? So you're in this place of new emotions, but yeah, they're Hogwarts banders. What is your house, by the way, guys? You should list them. This is really, you have wisdom behind your emotions. So then just continue on. Like, you really are in a place of really coming together and calling in your tribe, right? And really following that. And then also, oh my God, you're just killing it with the knowledge. Like, keep on what you're doing. That's just what I'm getting. It's all going to work out so beautifully. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, no, pretty much exactly the same. So the Three of Swords and then Saturn. So there's a lot of breaking disillusion right now, breaking things down, maybe some misunderstandings, really revealing some truths. Saturn is the card of truth. It's also the card, Saturn is the planet that is ruled, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So it is difficult, grueling work at times, but it gets you to such a better place than you were before. So it's very transformative in the way that if you do roll up your sleeves and you embrace it, then you're going to reap the rewards from that later. It says possibly feeling as though you're having some tough luck at the current time, things are being put on hold, or you're feeling like you're getting denied. But essentially this is also the card of just going through it and staying the course and trusting that you're on the right path and you know what you're doing and you're pushing forward.
Yeah. Hi.
Hopefully that helps, Leonie.
Hi, Tian. Sorry, I'm looking at this Facebook user now. I'm over here like,
yeah, just checking them all out.
Oh my gosh, Leanna, we picked a good time to come on.
Yeah,
I
we
haven't
did.
seen some of you in so long. Beautiful faces. So great. Yeah, so hi, we're here. We were supposed to come on 2 hours ago, but I opened the door and a bird came in and that was a fiasco. And then I don't know, we had to use spaghetti after that. And then
that's the kind of situation where you need spaghetti after.
It's like, oh, that's happening. So we decided we're trying on this new screen because it's like, what is it, like 50 by 50? It's like a TV screen, you guys.
Giant.
You're gonna go to bed?
Oh,
I'm so sleepy.
yeah, she's tired.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
Guys, she's got 2 dogs. Newton. This is Twy and this is Newton. Oh, she's a very good boy. Yes, you are. I know you're my favorite. Don't tell me.
All right.
Oh, you're so welcome, Leonie. I hope that's helpful.
Do you want to go to bed?
Keep on keeping on.
I'm going to go in with Dad. Yeah. Okay. I'll be right back.
Guys, the dogs go to bed at 9:30 and it was so crazy. Oh, go have fun with Ray. See you soon, friend. I love that.
All right, I'm going to put them in the bedroom
That's
with
fine.
Dad, and then I'll be back to pull cards for Gail.
Gail, I'll start with Gail. Gail, do you have a specific question? If you do, now is the time to ask. I need to figure out this like sun situation. Doesn't it look like the sunlight's coming in? There's so much, guys. We're just learning new ways to live life. Just general. Cool. Yes. Whoa, that's so interesting. Whoa. Is that possible?
What?
You got the same 3 cards as Tabby. In the same order. Wow. I got 3 dogs and they're already in bed too. Oh, I love that.
They like their routines. That's for sure.
Vanessa, I love you.
Oh.
She said just general.
Cool.
It's like the same thing. It's crazy. Okay. So your beginning as in the beginning is she who instigates, right? So you're a leader. This is about returning to your power, being provocative. I know, Vanessa, I feel like it's been like 10 years. Right? So this is how you start, girl. And they really want to say, look at the horns, like really like dare to be different, continue to be that way. Letting go is she who loved once. So just allowing this part of you to give it love and send it with love and release it with love and allow it to let your heart expand more. So it can accept more. Oh my God, you got the final card. Isn't this what she got for her final card too? Mm-hmm. This is crazy. So this is this card is, I can't believe this is happening. This is the future card. This is judgment. This is you really coming in and discerning and choices and making different choices. But it's going to be hell to go through, right? But it's going to be so worth it. It's not going to be long. So it's really coming into, right, letting go of all expectations, everything that you know, and just releasing it. Just let it go and trust, right? And then this is how people will view you, right? This Queen of Pentacles, right? Being caring and loving and real because you are the star, right? You are this. Bring me on some spaghetti. Oh, love donation is just whatever feels right because sometimes it's just whatever feels right. But so thank you so much. Who is this beautiful person? Just so we know. Sorry, we're all learning.
Kristen Clark.
Okay, cool. Kristen Clark. Got you, girl. Thanks. Yeah, Gail. I think you're gonna have more on it. It feels like, right?
Yeah. So I've got the 4 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. Right. So the 4 of Pentacles is all about having trouble letting go of certain things, potentially holding on to things too tightly, and the need to sort of process through some stuff very realistically, which is really difficult. The 2 of Swords is like being at it's that stubborn, stagnant, like being at a crossroads, not knowing what to do type of energy, and having to make some painful decisions, and facing things that you're not really interested in facing. And then I also got the 3rd house messages, which is the house that rules the sign Gemini. So Gemini is really a lot about communication. So it seems like what they're saying is you've got the strength of communication. You're capable of being of 2 minds and seeing both of the things at once. And if you just spend some time in search of answers, you can unlock some mysteries. If you notice, it's even got the little eye at the top there. So whatever this is, it's okay to have 2 minds on it right now and to kind of be at a crossroads, because I think being in that state is going to give you a solution that you're not even aware is a potential solution.
Mm-hmm. and then do it. And then take action.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's the hardest step, right? Is to take action once we've come to that.
It really is.
Well,
and then
helps.
it's also communication. So don't be afraid to reach out to friends and dive into it with them.
Yeah. Circles are so important, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Get in it. And our circles always change and expand as we grow and expand. So some of your people are going to be ride or die, right? Some are going to be 20 years and then you've learned your lessons. And some are, whoa, where'd we go? Oh, I see what's happening. Dude, she's doing something crazy, you guys. What's happening?
That way you can have both screens at once.
She's millennialing. She's millennialing right now, and I can see us on a delay. Now, this is going to be me the whole time. Look at me. Look at that. Is this? What's going on?
Oh, no.
This is so perfect. Okay, this is perfect. Can't get any better. So just work on your circles. Keep them real. And also, too, something to just keep in mind, and this is everyone, including myself, is most of the time, it's not about me. Right? Something we don't hear from someone for a while or whatever, or, we almost sometimes have a feeling that maybe it's against us, but it's really that just people are busy. And now, especially in this weird retrograde time, this has been emotional.
Mm-hmm. It has.
I'm going to keep in mind. But Gail, you'll prevail. Because you're your boss.
And also that rhymed, so it's got to be true.
Really?
Gail, you'll prevail.
Oh, I rhymed!
Poet, you didn't know it?
The poet didn't know it. Sometimes I don't even show it.
All right.
Thanks, I hope that helps. Keep us posted. Absolutely. Thanks, everyone, for joining in on this fun thing.
You gonna do Abuelita?
Yeah. We'll just go straight down the line.
Did you have a question?
Can we do this?
We can do whatever you want.
Can we do this so we keep track of who's... Yeah, guys, if you just... Abuelita said any... Where are the Slytherins? That's what I really want to know. Abuelita, I'm going to use this one. Okay. Just so I can... Mm-hmm. Abuelita, do you have a specific question or anything that you want to ask? Okay, so we can follow here. Hi, I'm learning new things, guys. This technology. So we can follow here and then Posty Johnny here.
I love it. So smart. Ooh. I don't know what you're going to ask, but...
Kristen, you're next on the list. We're just going to get Abuelita... because she said something before. If that's okay with you. And then we'll go right to you. So think of your question, Kristen. And then mull on it.
Night,
yeah, go back to bed.
Catch some Z's.
I don't have my spirit guides got a message from me.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Mixing up my cards for me, that's for sure.
Wow. What the hell's that? What do you think that thing is?
That crystal?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Kristen. We're kind of confusing at the moment. This is just a Rainbow currently.
There it is. Ooh. I always like it when I get the card.
This is so strange, Abuelita, but have you ever seen Into the Woods? Yes, because the main character of Into the Woods, for those of you who haven't seen Into the Woods, is kind of like a play on what happens after the fairy tale ends. Yeah, so it's Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, and Cinderella. And what happens to their lives afterwards. Oh, and Jack and the Beanstalk. And the main character, he's like Jack, right? He never thinks of really anything more than 10 seconds ahead, which is so great. But what's really poignant are the ladies and how they really they really are stressed and struggled, and how they really felt that they had won the lottery, right? They had got their happily ever after, and come to find out like it wasn't anything like they expected. And, you know, the Prince Charming wasn't who he turned out to be, and it was all this crazy thing. And so the connection to that is, for the moment, is to allow yourself to kind of take a step back and really observe. This is so interesting to me, because they're really saying, sit back, observe, and be still. There's a lot of emotions, a balance of emotions. I'm not sure if that's with another person or within yourself, that there's a potential for that. But there's definitely some hidden knowledge, or knowledge that's being hidden from you. Yeah, it's really like taking a step back and looking at the whole picture, and you'll see it. Yeah, they're just saying, like, be really still, like a statue, and watch. Almost like you're still, and like your eyeballs are just moving. I hope that makes sense.
Like a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it makes sense with the cards that I got as well. The 5 of Cups reversed in the Hawk. The 5 of Cups, when it's reversed, means that you are getting over some relationships that were not so great. So some people that hurt you, burned you, and you're finally at a point where you're ready to get back out there and maybe meet your tribe, or meet those friends, or maybe even potentially looking for love too. Sometimes it means that. And so this is a really vulnerable space to be in a lot of times, because you're ready and you're willing and you want to get back out there, but you also are fully aware. But the Hawk is an amazing card that's all about being the all-seeing person. So the Hawk both sees the minute details as well as the overall big picture. So this doesn't usually happen to me with this deck, but I literally had a hawk come in and go, "Hi, I'm a hawk. I'm literally a hawk with her right now." And I was like, "No, hello, hawk. I just had a finch in my house 3 seconds ago." And it was just like, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to teach her how to see the minute details as well as the big picture. The dogs are doing their late night
zoomies.
Yeah.
Kids here late night, they get zooms.
And yeah, so you have this little hawk person whenever you're like meeting someone new or with someone you're not sure of. Just
like a gatekeeper.
Exactly. That's the hawk's kind of acting as your gatekeeper at this time, which is really neat. So you can just kind of sit in meditation and think of that hawk and really feel into it and see what kind of vibe you get that way.
That's awesome. Yeah, they really want you to observe big time.
Yep.
I hope that helps.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Sometimes they're like, just like they say the things and we're like, I have no context to that, you know.
Right.
I love that. Kristen Clark. Kristen, do you have a specific question that you'd like answered, or do you just want like a general pull or something specific from your guys? Or I mean, we can also do a little healing and clearing too. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna go down the list.
Oh, because Kristen Clark's got just a Facebook user one on here. I was like, oh, why?
Yeah, they talk to you. You have a lot of avian. Oh, I bet. Hi,
Wendy. Wendy, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
I wonder if maybe later, not now. Goodness, Kristen, just let us know, dear friend, what speaks to you. If you want a question answered or just in general. I also kind of want to do
what's best. I just feel torn.
Okay, great.
Is that why you're like, and coding?
Hey, Kristen, are you into some codes real quick? I'm gonna take this shoulder shit out. How do you feel about that?
Oh, Newton's ready.
Oh, he knows it's coming. If you say yes. If you're into soul codes and codes of light and that kind of thing. I don't want to just throw it at you. Yes. Okay. I just want to kind of clear this out of the way. And then we can...
You can't get on her lap right now.
I know you know it's coming.
He really wants to help with the healing.
He loves it. It's his favorite. All right. Come on. Guys, this is going to be... Come on. Come on. Wait. Up. Can you do it? It's not really a big enough chair for both of us. Okay.
He says I'll make it a big enough chair.
So maybe and Newt and the coding. Are you ready? Are you comfy? This is new, guys. I've never coded with a dog on my lap, so
this is classic.
Are you gonna... Okay. Are you ready? You ready for it? We are going to release the stress from her shoulders. Yeah, there's like some kind of cord going from like your back, right? That's what I feel like coming in. And just looking at my Akashic records. That's awesome. Okay. I'm just gonna go work in there. I think there's some. It almost feels like there's someone clouding your ability to decide. Like they're not. I can't really explain it in words, but I'm just gonna remove it. I guess we don't really have. As Dorothy says, sometimes you don't just need to know. You don't need to know.
Sometimes you don't need to know. You just need to deal with it.
There, but ancient healers sometimes knows better.
Classic Aquarius. You're like, but wait. What if I just knew?
Okay. Newt, you ready? Yes. Yeah. Sinekot arkiki ekator ultra niekt ekatot urat iti ana ak ut arkiskinia turo iskia suturu arskia sutu turu fu yana shati yasi gar ushani afra arsisi todo yeah asu suraxim getish turu yeah arkiskinia sirisi. I don't know if they're like trying to put fear in you or something. But like, when I'm pulling all of this out, it kind of has almost like when like an arrow's head when it gets caught, like it's jagged. It's like they're trying to, I don't know if this makes any sense to you at all, but what it feels like is that someone's been talking to you and trying to keep you small for fear that you'll leave. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's like the feeling that I'm getting. I don't know if you do egg cleanses, but highly recommend. Like it doesn't feel malicious. It just feels like they're scared. So they're kind of putting their fear in you and hooking you in. So it's making it hard for you to see, right? And you feel in your heart space. Ura ishiki isinia shotoro horahaya na ishi sisi uruhuru yanara. Yeah. Sinia shotoro siki ashotoro ini katara ikatara yashatara. Yeah, send it gently. I don't think it's on purpose. Like it doesn't feel like it's a malicious thing. More like desperation because they're lonely. Okay, that should definitely help. I'm still going to pull some cards. It's yourself. Okay. Yes, yeah. You're not small for sure. Mm-hmm. You have a beautiful heart energy. Like it's expansive. I'm not sure if you do healing, but you're natural at it. You heal naturally. Plants are bright around you and stuff. Okay. Yeah, it goes all the way through. It's like it came in on your heart and is traveling down your meridian line. That's exactly what it feels like to me. Mm-hmm. Yasokorari shinisi ki yasotoro. Yeah. Miakatarara ishiki asana ishisi. Okay.
He said bye.
Yeah. They're telling me to keep going, so I'm just going to be quiet. What kind of healing? I can feel it. I can track it. Sorry, hi, I'm asking a lot of questions, but I feel like if we can just get this going.
Get this out of there and get it moving.
Yeah. I'm just going to keep working on this.
Okay.
While you speak, because it's going to take a little bit.
You got the Six of Swords and then the Virgo card, I Analyze. Six of Swords is about things starting to settle down and stability coming in, which is something that the Virgo is always striving for. They're striving for that day-to-day stability. Reiki master and integrated energy therapy master.
Got it.
And so Virgo is also the sign of like cleanliness. A lot of them are involved in healing practices, be it medical or some other kind of healing. And they're very analytical. They're very good at looking things in the eye and figuring out what things are and sticking with things, even when it gets really tough. And so there's something about cleaning up a space that I'm being shown. So cleaning up a space in order to clean up something going on with you physically. There's something tied there. Maybe there's something that you need to get rid of in your home or something of that nature. But it's very Virgos. And whenever I think Virgo and Cancer, I always think about something in the home. So I don't know what that means exactly, but there's that.
It feels like
it's in my head now too.
It feels almost like your system's reversed, right? Like you bring everything in with your right and push out with your left, as opposed to like most healers, they bring it in through their heart meridian, right? And then they put it out. Oh, she loves Virgo. I love Virgos too. My son's a Virgo. He's the best. So I'm almost wondering if maybe it's kind of tuning into your own way that your Reiki works for you, and really allowing it to blossom into its own unique way. Because it seems like your frequency has a very unique flavor to it, like something that...
It's not going to be textbook stuff.
No.
Right? It's not going to be things that have been done before.
It's going to be like soul Reiki.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know. There are so many possibilities, right? So what I'm hearing is, for sure, I think you should join the Say Unistay Healing Circle and help. We've got 35 people in the circle now. Everyone is welcome in the circle, by the way. But it's a healer circle that we really come in and we help each other heal and progress and tune in, because we're really like, some of us are like essentially almost telepathic at this point with each other. Like there's just it's something that we've done before, right? I'm hearing that. I'm definitely hearing finding some kind of mentor or coach who can help dive deep into that. And maybe learning more about soul Reiki. So I don't know if you know anything about that, but that's a thing that our crew does. Like, there's literally no pressure. This is all within you. So just trust where you go. But I really feel very strongly like your first place is to start in the Stay Healing Circle and help get connected. Because when we come together, it's like insane.
It is.
And obviously there's no... Yeah, see, I'm curious about that. I think when you come in, I think you're going to find your home. I almost wonder if she's like a catalyst in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like an Anne.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, your soul feels wise and expansive, and I'm just wondering if maybe it's because you've come through the void and you just haven't worked with. Have you come play with us? Come to circles. I'm trying to hold a circle every single day, for sure. So tell me what time zone you're in and what works for you, and I'll hold a circle where you can be there, and mostly everyone can figure it out. If not, can we type
have
it
them
in?
all the time. So
can we type the Stay? I'll tag it in here. There's also a chat group, which you don't have to be a part of because not everyone's into group chats. But so what happens is we'll post in the group and we'll yeah, I know. I feel really strongly with that. Okay. The angels are coming in now. They have lots of thoughts. Yeah. We're going to post it in this right here. In the thing. In the Jimmy John. Why can't I think of words right now? I just copied it from up there.
Oh, okay.
I know.
That's
It's very
way easier than what I was making it.
Here's the link for everyone, but Kristen too. Like, go join. And then we can just add you in the chat should you want to call that. It's a really great place for at any level healing. Like, honestly, like even if you're just interested and you're like, I want to learn more, come. It gets pretty crazy, but it's not a bad thing.
Crazy in the best way.
Crazy in the best way.
Yeah.
Because it almost feels like there's things that others have to unlock for you, but there definitely is some kind of path for you to follow with. Like, I have mentors and coaches and teachers. Like, I'm never not without one. Because you can always learn from someone. So just really like lean and decide, like if there's someone you come across that really speaks to you, that connect with, and that feels your truth, right? Feels true to you. Cause that's like the most important thing, right? Because our soul family has like so many quests. We're like real busy. And so there is something to say about that quest that you have. But yeah, please do that. So they're going to continue. I just kind of left your team with some golden arachne to continue working on that, pulling all of that out. Yeah, it could be something to do with your soul language, but I mean, that could just be, it almost feels like, yeah, I would look for another mentor. It can be anybody, right? You'll know, you'll feel it. Cause you want, like with my mentors, like I always know, cause like I'm obsessed with them. Like I like watch all their stuff and want to talk to them all the time because they've got so much to learn. And a good mentor or coach will be open to that and allow you to be yourself and to trust that you know your path. And if you're like, I'm someone who needs to be pestered and harassed to schedule sessions because I won't do it myself, because then, you know, as long as you're open with that, or like, oh, I'm really good, right? And so just, yeah, I'm feeling really good. Come play in the group. And then too, if you're not a part of our friends, Tabby has a really sweet little like soul language, light language practice group that's really sweet. And it's really geared toward just practicing dialects, and there's a whole album being made. So maybe that might be something. You want to add that too? I am.
Sure.
Is that okay? Thanks. I don't know if you guys want to survive the apocalypse, but if you do, find a pentacat and make them your best friend, and everything will be great. Did you see the number? It's 37.
Oh, really?
Look at that.
Yeah.
37.
It is.
It's our portal number, guys. But there's another great place for people who are interested or just learning. We're also doing a group activation and all that stuff. But you can find all the stuff on Global. But yeah. That's great. Cool. Thanks. I hope that all helps. I'm just going to leave them and just let them do work. I feel like we don't need you. Thanks, guys. Makes me feel important. But you know, you heal yourself, right? Sometimes we're just the conduit.
Mm-hmm.
Tian, I saw Tian.
Tian.
Tian, if you're still here, Tian. Hi. You're so welcome. Yeah, of course,
Yep.
Tian. Everyone is welcome. It's literally like, I think I post it like every couple weeks, and I swear no one sees it. I'm like, guys, come in. Yeah, and then if you want to be a part of the chat, I think I might have. If we're not friends, I'll have to figure that out. Because I'm not saying that you should have to be friends with anybody you don't want to be. Tian, what are you feeling today? Is there anything you want to know specifically? Wow, those ancestors are really coming in. I think she's on the other side of the portal.
Tina, are you the one that's driving? I find that I can access the things a lot easier when I'm driving.
Oh,
in that
yeah.
hypnotic state.
What comes up? Okay, cool. Oh, honey, dashara kuyami.
Are you singing cool like that? In soul
Is that what I'm
language?
singing?
Yeah. I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. Cool
I
like
love
that.
how you know all the songs and I
Cool.
just like
Cool.
whatever sing.
Yeah. She's just driving.
Okay, we'll talk a lot. That's so good. All right. The Hermit, 9 of Cups, 2 of Swords, reversed. Yeah, this is really like, wow, you're getting ready to open up a whole new level.
Mm-hmm. It's a beagle.
That's a basset.
Oh, a basset, yeah.
I'm not going to fight you on that, but I'm going to fight you on it.
Well, you know, you love your beagles and bassets, so.
I know them little dogs. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So perfect. Yeah, your heart expands. Wow, you're gonna okay. All right, come at me. Whatever ancestral work that you've been doing with the land is like reigniting the connection of the land to its people. So it's really this next heart expansion, this next level up is about rising up. She who emerges, Kamala, enlightenment, mindfulness, rise up. I'm just going to show that I know you're driving, but in case you come back later. She's cool. She's got a white dress and she's carrying some kind of cool yellow. Red, that's red. It's a red flower, it's not yellow. To let go is she who forgives. So let go of guilt and remorse and, oh yeah. Yeah, because sometimes you're just on a different path and that's okay. And sometimes that path is streamlined to get you to a certain place where you need to be. And sometimes that also helps others learn their lessons. But it is painful, but that's okay. And you're coming into she who creates. Shaila. Creativity, originality, and spontaneity. Yeah, whatever you're doing with the land. She's like a fierce warrior queen. She's got a cool drum. It's like you're bringing the ancient and the future together. Like the past and the future is becoming the present. It's merging, and it is really this trust in what you're doing. And who's ever telling you no, let them go. Whoever doesn't believe in you, let them go. Whoever is not there cheering you on and supporting you, and I'm not saying they have to be there every day, you know, you are going to have your core group, right? That's going to be ridiculously like stalkerish obsessed, and that's amazing. Right? But so I'm just kind of removing some fear from you too, because I know it's really hard. It's really hard to step out. I know how hard it is to step out and be the divine, amazing, powerful heart-centered person. Like, I mean, you just have it. It just glows. And yeah, sometimes there are people that will come across and try to take advantage of that, but that's their lesson, not yours, right?
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, the ancestors are like, what you're doing. Oh yeah, Melina, join. Come. We learn when we come together. That's what we're doing. We're weaving the circles and circles and circles. Find your people. Find your big circles, your middle circles, your little circles.
Find your path.
Find your path. Guys, I don't know if you know this, but we're doing this event in Bloomington, Indiana. Columbus, Indiana. On June 25th and 26th. So you guys are around. Find your path. We'll have them all over the world soon. Yeah, Tian. Hi, Wendy. Yeah, there's just something. I know. It is. It is. It is as big as you feel that it is. That tidal wave. I think you've got more. I'm going to stop talking about it because I've just got the ancestors of all ancestors ever yapping at me. They're being very prophetic right now. So
I've got 5 of Wands and Venus.
Ooh.
So 5 of Wands, you're dealing with a lot of egos. You're dealing with a lot of personality clashes and people making some choices based off their own ego and
bold choices.
Some bold choices. And there could potentially be showing some like irritation or frustration with you that has nothing to do with you, but it's more like they don't want to take responsibility for their own choices and why they're there. But Venus is the love card, right? It is all about heart expansion. So you changing the way that you react to that level of irritation, aggression, and because the only thing you can control is your response, right? People are going to come out with you with all kinds of things, and you can't control what they're going to do, but you can control how you respond to that and how you view that with the lens of love. And I don't mean for you to like back down and be like, "Oh, I love you. Go ahead and yell at me if you want to." That's not what I'm saying. I would very much encourage you not to be that way. But what I'm saying is there's this tool of knowing when it is and when it isn't about you. That's getting ready to come to you, and you'll be able to see like, oh, this person's having a moment because of them, because of something they're not dealing with, or some mirror that I'm reflecting to them in myself, and it has nothing to do with me. And then it sort of removes the not react. Yeah, you could. Yeah, sometimes I do that. I had a boss who had a lot of pent-up aggression all of the time, and I was the first person she saw when she walked in the door. So she just beeline straight to me and just release whatever had happened between her and her kids or whatever was going on before that on me. And what I learned to do was just sit there and listen to her and just go, great. And how do you feel about that?
Yeah.
And start to turn it into like a therapy session. And then it's very like strangely, like they don't know how to handle that because they're not used to someone responding with love or responding with calmness.
Yeah, or even listening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even in that.
It's retraining people how to handle big emotions. And it's not fair that we have to do that for other people. But it will, in the long run, I think, save you a lot of headaches of you feeling like it's your fault, because it's definitely not your fault.
Agreed.
It's definitely egos, their own egos coming up, their own shadow work that they're not dealing with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that time like Bishop disarmed that bully?
Oh, yeah.
Right? There was like a bully, and he was after Allison's son. He was like after a kid, and her son just stood up and was like, "Are you hurt? Did someone hurt you? Are you okay? It seems like you're not okay. Do you need to talk?" And the bully was just like,
yeah, he broke him.
Yeah, I do need to talk. I am upset, right? Because
he's never been.
That's the only way he'd been taught to communicate, right? Is through yelling.
Yeah, the only way he knew how to express his hurt insides. I hope that's helpful, friend. Come and join the healing group. It's really fun. We'll try to hold them at like, well, we could do late night healing too. So what we'll start doing is, because I know a lot of you are across this pond, far, far away, like in New Zealand and stuff, and Australia.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do some at night. And then, so that's the cool thing about the healing group is you can come on whenever you want. There's like, there are no rules other than like, I mean, are there rules?
Well, and anyone can request them and start them and yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a total freedom fighter. Like we just want to get together, but we should definitely, be kind of fun to do some like midnight healing, right? For here or when
especially like full moon nights or something.
Oh, yeah,
do like a midnight
24 hour. Oh my god. Okay, my brain's going.
So many good ideas.
So many ideas is what happens. Activate Aquarian brain.
I like it.
I know, and then you go name the top 3. What are your top 3 priorities? I'm like, I don't know. I want to do all of them.
You've said 80 things you want to do today. Realistically, we'll get 3 done. What are the 3 you would like to get done?
Coffee. Yeah. So, I mean, that's really what we're doing, right? But like, so Unistay is like the global connector, right? It's how we reach everyone. And because we're all over, our soul family is scattered so far, right? And then it's about coming together and through that way and getting together internationally, right? And having different types of people and all kinds, and the more we can get in, the merrier. And then we've got this little thing called Pelucity, which is like the boots on the ground kind of thing. What?
Let her in the bedroom.
No. She wants to go pee.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You have to put her on the thing because she makes bold choices and runs away. So you have to put her on.
There's a little collar by the door. You just snap it around her neck and then you let her out. Thanks, Bishop.
Yeah, just trying to recover from COVID. Wendy, Catherine Ong has a great recording in her little group, Catherine Ong's Transformation with Catherine Ong, that she does for COVID. But yeah, so Pelucity is this, or Pelucidity, if you want to pronounce it correctly according to Webster's dictionary, because I like refuse to do it. Where it's boots on the ground, where we're creating a worldwide circle. And so we'll be everywhere. Like the idea is to build sanctuaries for all of us and for those that we love and for those that are trying to figure it out. It's time for, we know it. We can all feel us coming together and working in that way. And our biggest thing is like, what do you say all the time? That's super cool that I can't remember.
Quality, not quantity.
And collaboration, not competition. 2 big things. We used to, when we worked in circles all the time, we worked as one unit. We were telepathic. We just knew what to do. We worked as one thing. And it's, we have that calling to come back together. We miss it. We miss our tense and our laughter and our
We're not meant to take on all the stuff that we take on.
No way.
By ourselves.
We're amazing, guys. I don't know if you know that. We are like, if the people before, like in the time of Atlantis or like Lemuria or ancient Egypt, if they saw what they'd be like, you guys are crazy.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a nap for like a week and we'll just handle it. Right?
Why are you all doing it this way? You could work together and pull your strengths.
Yeah. So there's there's these great books by Dolores Cannon called Jesus and the Essenes, and then also by Joanna Prentice and William Stewart or Stuart Williams.
Something like that, yeah.
Called the Essenes, and they're all past life regressions of people who were lived in the time of, let's just say, our bro Jesus, Jesua, and his crew, and how the Essenes were the people who they came together, and that's what they did. And they talk about how they were. It's like what we're trying to do again, right? Like come back together and work in harmony and be one with, and like, I don't know, they talk about how like the beds are made. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
So I would totally recommend like learning about that and learning about and if you guys come across any other kind of cool stuff, learning about other cultures. I love that so much. No, but the dogs are not trusting you.
Oh no, what happened?
Huh?
Hi guys.
Gee, you were eating.
Here's my 16-year-old.
Twyla. She's
Twy.
like,
Anyway, that's our story.
I ate the spaghetti sauce, guys.
Spaghetti
it
sauce.
was delicious.
I told you I wanted that garlic. She was determined.
Yeah.
She was a giant cat. She was a cat. It's great. Now she's a dog. So I hope all that just kind of resonates and helps it, like, redoing it.
Mm-hmm.
Come play with us. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Sometimes when Anacoda comes in the circle, we get the baby too. Yeah, animals and babies and dogs are welcome because the healing circles, like we had them, right? There's still like things happening. Like, but, and yeah, and it was like so normal. This is what we're working on bringing back. I hope that helps, Sienna. Thanks so much for just being open and saying yes. It's really, your work is really important, what you're doing.
I was thinking of Catherine Ong for Kristen Clark too.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a good person to check out some stuff there.
Yeah. Luna and Prince are cuddled together.
That is the sweetest thing I've ever heard.
Took pictures and send them to us. Will not be sad.
Please send all your baby and dog photos to me at any time.
Yeah.
Just
yeah, because we go through them and we're like, it's a lot of work to get them to sleep. I bet. Yeah. They're both very happy to be with each other. It's been a wild ride, man. It starts out small, like it's just us now, right? Mm-hmm. And we just work every day connecting with each other and figuring out where we all kind of plug in and how the circles work and just getting used to it. Are you licking her? Yes.
Dogs, man.
Dogs. Would anyone else like any kind of reading? Or sorry, we got completely thrown off as usual. If anyone's feeling it, or does it feel like it's time? Does it feel like it's time? Are you guys getting tired? I mean, some of you might just be waking up in real life, or it might be afternoon. Is it afternoon in New Zealand? I feel like it's afternoon. Yeah, if anyone's feeling it. That got deep real fast.
It did. This would be a good podcast.
Dude, we're going to do a podcast. If you guys ever want to come on it, we're calling it A Cool Thing. But like, I don't even know if I can even say out loud because until we like capture it.
Yeah. I would wait until we get it
when
trademarked
we
or whatever.
This
cool
is what we want
do.
to do. Like, we just want to sit around in circles with people and like talk about life everywhere and like what's going on and how are things and spiritual journeys and I don't know, dishwashers, like whatever. The pups are feeling that energy too. Yeah. So cool to There's so much. Like our tribes are like crazy all over the place. Like Tina's out adventuring and like she keeps getting stuck on mountains.
A bunch of mountains.
Like
which is like
she goes.
You can't make this stuff up.
I'm trying to figure out what moves my soul wants and searching for. Yeah, Abuelita, come with us.
Come with us.
Come with us. Follow our threads of glory and joy. It's a good time though. Sometimes I have a lot of coffee. It could be expensive. Yeah, Melanie's the anchoring stars too. Those of us who are anchoring stars who are called to be the centerpiece for these sanctuaries. It's coming. Guys, like we have okay, I'm gonna tell a story now, and then I'm gonna throw a scarlet around. So I have been searching for our sanctuary land for the beginning for 3 years now. I don't know. It feels like 1,000 years. And our healer called the other day and she like was sitting with some people who like had the Holy Spirit come in and say, oh my God, the angel's like, oh, we're going to talk about us. Had the Holy Spirit come in and say, it's like the view, but way better. Yeah.
Felt all the angels step into the room. Like, Holy Spirit, did you say?
Holy Spirit. And she said, ask our healer about retreats. And she was like, okay, whatever. So she comes back and our healer says, oh my gosh, we have to call Allison right now. And we're coming back from Reiki. We were teaching Reiki 1, 2, and Soul Reiki over the weekend. And it was amazing. We're getting ready for everyone to come over dinner because we try to have like big potluck dinners or whatever. Mm-hmm. At the end, because what's better than eating together once you've done like 24 hours
of energy work,
let's eat food. And so she's on the phone with Jared, my husband, and then he gives the phone to me and she's just like telling me like everything, like and so she hands, like I tell her what we're doing and all about our nonprofit and how it's really like going to be this thing, but it's really going to be this underground railroad. We're going to help people find their way to their sanctuaries of safety as things change. And she goes, let me put you on the phone with my daughter. And her daughter says, we've been preparing for you for 15 years. We have 15 years ago, the Holy Spirit or whoever walked in and said, prepare your land for lost women and children and animals. They're coming. And someone will come. Some ones will come. So be ready for them. And they spent 15 years preparing for us. They have a portal. Like, it's crazy. So anything that your heart is feeling, or you feel like you're here to do something, like whatever that is, like, it's true. And no one can tell you that it's not. And no one can take it away from you. Trust me. I've had so much nonsense thrown at me for the past year. It's been wild. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not backing down and I'm not stopping. Like, there will be schools and there will be places of safety and community, and they'll be all over the world. And then, just to really mess with stuff, we're going to open the soul gate portals and we can just go through. We don't even need a damn plane.
Just teleport everywhere.
Dude, it's happening. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Melanie. It's happening. Flash. I love that. Yeah. And soon we're going to come across people in our circles who are the portal hoppers and who know how to open them. Like, we're all piecing it together. It's a great thing.
Mm-hmm. It's about taking everybody's strengths, right?
Soon they'll be banning us on YouTube. Right now, friends.
I know, we'll start a podcast and then like a month later they'll be like, no.
I know, I'll
They'll
be like,
remove
go
it
to
from
Patreon
everything.
or something crazy. Oh, I guess we have our own website.
Yeah.
I'm ready to teleport to you. I'm ready to be with all of you. I'm ready to get this show off the road.
Yeah.
Keep our people safe. Help others heal. Yeah. Feels complete.
Feels good. Thanks for showing up, everybody.
Yeah, thanks so much. Really appreciate it. We'll be around. You can find us here, there, and everywhere. Oh, yeah, the shedding has begun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sad and beautiful time, the shedding, the flash.
The flash.
Mm-hmm.
And it happens differently for each of us in our own world, what that means. So just keep leaning into your hearts. Trusting. Yeah, animal sanctuary. Man, that's why the time half the people can't leave their situation, because they don't want to leave their pets.
Right. If you've got to leave with kids and pets, there's not very many places that take
both of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna. Portal's gonna be fun. We're all gonna meet up. I'm like, just like, portal to Mount Shasta. Oh my god.
This is your dream scenario.
Yes. And when it gets too busy, portal to Antarctica. It's not actually cold, you guys. Like, who knows, right?
Yeah.
We can make anything happen. Yeah, so keep reaching out, keep staying connected, keep finding those that you click with.
Mm-hmm.
Have an amazing time.
And have a great night or morning or afternoon.
Where you're at.
We'll see you next time.
Healing Circles, ending broadcast.